All right, Shalom, Shalom, it's Brother Shaw, seated over here in 144. Without further ado, I'd like to give all glory and honor unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem Akakadash, double honor to the elders that teach this truth, certain to the brother Christian's truth on the four winds of the earth. Also, the sisters is applied to meetings, confusion, and faces as well. Shalom. Pretty much I want to get right into it. And I come to prophesy the downfall of America and to bring my people back to the natural nationality, which is Latinos, Negroes, Native American people that consist of 12 tribes of Israel. Okay? And I come out to make my people know, make no terror to turn to the Lord, man. Okay? Anything else is uncivilized, like always, if it ain't spiritual. Okay? Stay holy, stay separate. All right? But we shall make no terror to turn to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right? Because this place is not our rest. All right? Sin is the wages of death, man. Okay? That's the only thing you can do here if you're not turning to the Lord. It's just damn sin. Day in and day out, man. Every second, minute, hour, month, week, year, whatever have we. Okay? Just sin, man. Okay? Breathe, even sleep, sin if you're not making no terror to turn to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay? And that's how America's set up, man. It's to go off. Pagan holiday after pagan holiday. Okay? Like the Lord said, do not do that to the enemy, man. You see, our people seem to be some great damn followers, man. Okay? We got the covenant. We got the promise. All we got to do is turn to the Lord and receive those things, man. God, I hate this place, man. All right? You either for the Lord or against him. You for America. You against the Lord, man. I'm going to bring out Ezekiel 39 and 23. I'm going to start at 22. It's Ezekiel 39 and 22. So the house of Israel shall know that I am the Lord, their God, from the day and forward. The Yahweh Shema Shah is for Israel, man. And none else. Out of all the kindred of the earth, he know us. But damn, out of all the kindred of the earth, we seem to be doing the worst, man. Worse than our enemies. Our women is out of order. Verse 23. And the heathen shall know that I am the house of Israel when it's in captivity for their iniquities, because they trespass against me. Therefore I hid my face from them and gave them into the hand of their enemies, so they fell all by the sword. You can see that day in and day out, that we're still falling by the sword, man. All right? And we will continue to fall by the sword. Why? Because our people don't want to let go, man. Our people don't want to let go, man. They want to save other pagan gods, holidays, birthdays. Doing like the days of Noah, man, giving in the marriage, partying, drinking. Okay, lust. Verse 24, according to their uncleanness, according to their transgression, have I done it to them, and hid my face from them. Therefore saith the Lord, I'll now bring them again into captivity to Jacob, and have mercy upon them, for the whole house of Israel will be jealous of my holy name. Okay? This is Sirach 5 and 7. Make no tarry to turn to the Lord, and put off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and the security of thou shalt be destroyed and perish in a day of vengeance. And that's why we got to quit putting the day of the Lord from day to day, man. Judgment is new every morning, man. Just read an article, man, where a 10-year-old kid killed his mom because she couldn't have a video game. Okay? 10-year-old kid kills his mom with a video game. And it's right here. This is an article. It says 10-year-old Wisconsin boy fatally shot mother for not buying video games. The 10-year-old boy of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, has been charged as an adult after fatally shooting his mother, according to AP News. Prosecutors argue that on November 21st, the child killed the woman after she refused to buy him a virtual reality headset. Can't be serious, man. The Lord is in control of all things, man. He said in the last things, man, kingdom against kingdom, mother against daughter, son against father, parents against their children. All these things happening right before our eyes, man. A virtual reality video game, so you shoot your mom to death. We go to Sirach 5 and 7 again. Make no tarry to turn to the Lord, and put off from, not from day to day. For suddenly the shout the wrath shall come forth. Let me read it again. Sirach 5 and 7. Make no tarry to turn to the Lord, and put off not from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and the security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. Damn. You know, like I say, judgment is new every morning, man. You would think to yourself, damn, man. Children killing their own parents over video games, man. It's right here. Judgment started at the house of Israel, man. Usually you see Edomite children doing these things, man. But now you see our people doing it. A lot of people are killing their children are killing their kids. A lot of people are getting killed in front of their children. Why? We go to this 15. This is 2 Chronicles 15 and 13. That whosoever would not seek the Lord God of Israel should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. Okay? See that, man? Small or great, man or woman. Mighty, weak. There's no discrimination when it comes to judgment. Your eyes open, you can see that. Okay? The Lord have no respect for any man. That's why all is receiving it, man. Okay? 2 Chronicles 15 and 13 again. That whosoever will not seek the Lord God of Israel shall be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. All right? People got their confidence in their faith, and things is going to diminish. And that's what this whole thing about, faith. Okay? And the unfaithful shall die in unfaithfulness. You can see that all day, every day. And these words are faithful and true, man. Because we witness as we live that these words are true, man. We read and we see it. We see it and we read, man. Revelations 20. Go to Revelations 20 and 12. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before Yahweh, and the books were open, and another book was open, which is the book of life, and the dead were judged out of it, out of those things which were written in the book according to their works. Okay? And that's why everybody will get judged according to their works. Let me go to verse 13. And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them, and they were judged every man according to their works. And death, hell were cast into the lake of fire. There is the second death, and whosoever was found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. So like, I'm gonna read that again. Whosoever was not written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. And that's why works are so important, man. I'm not talking about on Esau's plantation either, man. I'm talking about the word for Yahweh Bashim Shah, man. Our works is a tool, man. It's part of our deliverance. Okay? Okay? Every man shall be saved by their works. Whosoever not written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. We know how that was responsible for that lake of fire. Those missiles, man. Hypersonic thermonuclear missiles, man. That's going to bring forth the fire. All right. It's Isaiah 5:19 that say, "Let them make speed." Hold on, Isaiah 5:19. Come on. Isaiah 5:19 that they say, "Let him make speed in hasting his work, that he may see it, and let the counsel of the Holy One of Israel draw nigh, and come that we may know it. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, and put darkness before light and light before darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter." Okay? And that's what we do. We put dark before light, light, okay, and bitter for sweet, man. We are a contrary nation of people, man. That can't let this place go, man. Hey, what the scripture says, seek out thy own salvation with fear and trembling, man. Make no terror to turn to the Creator, man. Seek me out of the book of life, and none of you shall fail, man. Seek me out of this book, and none of you shall fail. Hey, we was in a classroom with like 20 people in it, man. It'll be like one student that'll pass, everybody else got F's. That's what society like. A bunch of F's. As I look out in society, all I see is reprobates, man. In 2 Corinthians 7:31, and they that use this world as in abusing it. Yo, dude, come on. This is 2 Corinthians 7:31. And they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passes away. Exactly. And that's why we gotta let go of Babylon the Great, man. The fashion of this world passes away. That's the problem with Israel anyway. The fashion of this world. Jake think they gonna miss out on something, man. Jake always think he gonna miss out on something if he seek the Lord. I always want to do this first. I put the Lord to the side like he's they want to put a release date on turn to the Lord. Well, I fear the Lord January 3rd, some shit like that. Let me handle all this and then I'll repent. Hey, man. Just like time, judgment don't wait on no man. Okay? Like you, what they call it, procrastinating, seek the Lord, man. This is Matthew 24:37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as the days that were before the flood, were eating, drinking, marrying, and giving in marriage, having sex, until the day of the entire ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. Shall also the coming of the Son of Man. Okay, and that's what's gonna happen, man. Until judgment, man. You can see the same thing, man. You see the same thing. There's nothing new under the sun, man. People doing the same thing, man. I'm talking to Israel because this is for Israel, man. I take no concern with the rest of these nations but Israel, man. The hell with what they doing, man. And this is why we on that 4 corner of the earth pushing out this word, man. To deliver you from the destruction. I'm not begging no man to be righteous, man. I can only see the coming, man. I'm gonna go to Ezekiel. Ezekiel. Let me get Ezekiel 33, and we're gonna start at 1. And again, the word of the Lord said, again, the word of the Lord said, coming to me, saying, Son of man, speaking to the children of thy people, and say unto him, Salakia, Ezekiel 33 and 1. And again, the word of the Lord coming to me, saying, Son of man, speaking to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon the land of the people of the land, take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman. And when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. And that's what we out here doing, blowing the trumpet, man. Telling you, make no terror to turn you how about Shimon Shah, man. Okay? Because we see what's coming, man. Watch or be devoured, man. Watch it all judgment, man. Watch it all prophecy. Who can't see this? We're living in prophecy, man. Party is giving in a marriage. People just like the days of Noah, man. So I'm gonna give it 4. Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. And see, this is why we out here, man. We know, but if we kept it to ourselves, our blood should be on that point, on our own head. The Lord sent us to speak the word that's written in paper, man. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning, his blood shall be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. Okay? But if the watchmen see the sword come and blow the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. Okay, this is why we out here, man. So thou son of man, I have set thee a watchman upon the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the sword of my mouth and warn them from me. Like I said, he put these words in our mouth. The Lord speak through the prophets, man. That's why we out here. When I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die, if thou doest not speak to warn the wicked from his way. That wicked man shall die his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hand. All right. Verse 9, nevertheless, if thou warn the wicked man to turn from it, and he do not turn from his ways, will I die in his iniquity, but thou shalt deliver thy soul. Therefore, okay, I just read that's a lot. See, we do that. We do us require as prophets, man. It's in His word, man. We're not playing. All right. If it ain't one thing, it's the next in this captivity. All right. So we gotta turn to the Lord. We ain't gonna be perfect, but we can be better. I'm telling you, man, this this place wax worse and worse. That's why you think spiritual from all angles, man. Think spiritual from all angles. This is our sword for life. This This is our remedy right here, man. This word, Israel, nothing less. Okay? With that being said, let me give all glory and honor unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash, double honor to the elders that teach this truth. Salutations to really push the truth in the four winds of the earth. Also, the sisters requiring meekness, confusion of faces of world, and children, Shalom, and do unto the end, pray without ceasing. Okay? Make no terror to turn to the Lord. Shalom.